What's good, YouTube? We back with another video. My voice may still sound very raspy, but that's because I was kind of sick. But I've been feeling a lot better now recently, and it's been a while since I've done a tier list. And honestly, I was supposed to do a tier list literally before the Gizmo patch, and I didn't because I was very sick. I didn't have the energy. I didn't have what I wanted to have to properly record a video. And currently, I don't even remember much of last patch. That's how like crazy my head was. But lately, I've been playing a lot of 2v2s recently, and when within this patch, I feel like I feel like it's way too early to have a tier list. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm still gonna make this tier list, and then I'm gonna come back to this tier list when the next patch drop and see if I change my mind about putting the character here at this part or here at this part. So we gonna see how that goes. But let's go ahead. We just go, and this is 2v2 tier list. This is 2v2. This is 2v2. I've been playing a lot of 2v2s recently, and I've been having a lot of fun. So this is gonna be a 2v2 tier list. This is my first 2v2 tier list. I think I can do it now, and yeah. So right off the bat for top tier, um, I think let's see. Well, I don't even say top tier. I'm gonna just pick a character. I feel like Iron Giant is probably either top tier or high tier in 2v2s. Like the character, he's very huge. Like this is a very huge character. So of course he gets combo very easily, he gets hit very easily. But at the same time, you gotta think about it too in this way. Because he's such a big character, depending on like who his teammate could be, he can also like, catch it, people off guard. Like Iron Jack can catch people off guard in general, but because he's such a big target, his other teammate, which can back him up, especially if the teammate knows what they're doing, could easily back him up. Iron Giant does crazy amount of damage and knockback, and that can really throw people off. Has invulnerability, and that can also get to his teammate just a little bit too. So he can really move around the battlefield and take control of the 2v2 stage and arena. And and then let me see. And then of course, depending on his teammates and stuff, they could give him super armor, which would be really crazy because the character and like give him super armor plus the invulnerability he has. It's crazy. So but yeah, nah, this character has crazy kill power. He's very strong, and he's very good for a 2v2 environment. So I'll probably put him at high tier. Um, I'll probably put him at high tier. Next up, Velma. I think Velma is still really good. I feel like she's still like top tier. Uh, like I've been playing Velma a lot more. Well, I won't say a lot more, but I've been playing her a little bit more to try to understand how the character works and how she is. And honestly, this character is actually kind of fun. She can heal her allies. She can place a target on the enemies. She can give cooldown reduction. Grab the cops, which her teammate and her can apply a lot of damage and possibly killing the enemy. Um, Crazy kill power. This character has a lot at her disposal. She has nice pressure game too sometimes. She's very good at zoning and with helping her teammate out too. She's a very good character. Another character I would easily put at top tier is Wonder Woman. This character is literally one of the. She's like, I ain't even gonna say a support tank, but she's like a really good DPS tank, probably the best DPS tank in the game. Actually, I know Superman is right there, but I feel like, in my personal opinion, that Wonder Woman is actually better. Um, I think that Wonder Woman is actually better. Uh, Cause like if you guys seen Void and the Cat, right? Like I'm gonna use them as a perfect example. Like the Cat, his pressure game with Wonder Woman and the way how he utilizes Wonder Woman, especially like with protecting Void, grabbing the teammate, not teammates, grabbing the enemies with the lasso, pressuring off of them, yada yada yada. I feel like this, using the shield to block projectiles to pressure into the opponent. I feel like Wonder Woman is a very solid character and is really, 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 really good at 2v2s. So I'm definitely gonna be putting her up there. And can come in for some nice last minute saves and clutches to really help out the teammates and everything. So yeah. Let's see. Next up we have is Harley. I think I'll put Harley at like I don't know. See, I don't really see Harleys too much in 2v2s. But I feel like, I guess in the general aspect of where I'll probably put her, probably in like high tier. I feel like she'll probably be a nice high tier character. With the balloon, her hammer ability, which can be very nice to helping you getting out of certain situations with teammate and all. And then with the bomb and the balloon with the nice stage control and everything. Yeah, I feel like Harley would be a nice addition. You can put it on your teammates and everything, yada yada yada. Yeah, I feel like Harley would be a good addition. Especially because with the jab combo, I feel like you get that a lot with Harley, especially if you grab both of the teammates, which is more common with Harley for some reason. I mean, for me at least. And then depending on your teammate, if they know what they're doing, you get a nice combo little game going and yada yada yada, and then boom. So yeah. Morty, I am putting Morty at top tier in 2v2s, especially with his passive now being enabled and the buffs that this character received. I'm not, and this is not me being biased because Morty's my secondary. This is me being honest. Think about this real quick, right? Yes, Morty's a very hard character to play. So maybe a lot of people who don't know how to play Morty and see me putting Morty here probably not going to agree with me because he's such a hard character. So it's like, you're probably automatically thinking like, you can't really do much with this character, yada yada yada. And I mean, I understand why you would say that because you got characters like Shaggy, Batman, Finn. You know what I'm saying? Like easy characters like them, who can do something. You know how to instantly just pick them up. Whereas Morty is where he has this and this and this, and you only probably know like that this move is really good and this move is really good. Other than that, you don't know how other stuff works. But you got to think about it this, right? His down special can rewind time and can pull his teammates back if they're almost about to die. Can pull them back, kind of like Rain Dog stuff. And has a little AoE effect where he goes back and can spawn a grenade. He can, if he overlaps his teammate, if a teammate overlaps Morty, and then the teammate gets a grenade, which he can throw at the opponent, which can help Morty, and especially if the teammate knows what they're doing, can have a hitbox from throwing a grenade, which can help Morty going into a follow-up setup into shooting the grenade or, splitting the grenade. And it's an extra grenade because Morty carries 3 grenades, but it will be an extra grenade so he can have like 4 grenades on the battlefield if he chooses to, which is also another thing. And it's pretty crazy. And then, his laser, like his gun, it's like, when shooting horizontally can, be nice for leading into combos. It can be nice for his nice spacing, like get off of me. The fully charged version, I mean. Like the up special, like if you're under a platform, it's like if you're on the Steven Universe stage or Finn stage, and you shoot it so that way you can get them off you close from the ground, or shoot it up, just to get the air control. His side B to where his teammates like Bugs, his Rocket, or Shaggy Sandwich, they go through, it goes so much faster, which can be very helpful. This character has a lot in his kit that can help rack up damage, getting control of the battlefield. He is a monster. He's a tactician. I think this character is top tier. I really think this character is top tier. Next up, I'll put Jake. Probably Jake. Let me see. I'll probably put Jake at high tier. Solely because this character can really rack up damage. Down B can be nice for reflecting. His Nair can help with in certain situations like with recovering, or really getting into a combo state. Up B when knocking if your teammate knocks them into Jake's up B, can like really get them and yada yada yada. I feel like Jake is a really solid high tier. I feel like he is. Garnet has been getting a lot better. I'll put Garnet at high mid tier. This character, especially with the buffs that she's been receiving and everything, this character has been getting better and better. The people who've been playing this character have been getting better and better, and I love to see it. I really love seeing the Garnets come up in their uprising. I still can't play the character that well, but I know many other people can, and I'm very amazed. And I'm very glad that you guys can play this character and you guys are showing off what this character can do and everything that she can do. Her down B, which you can place on your teammates, which can be nice for like follow-ups and setups or for kill power. Her song, which she can the song buzz she can put on her teammates or help with projectile control. Her down smash, which she can use to help You know, get control of the ground stage of the battlefield and everything. This character, her projectile, her rocket, which can be nice to get off of me too. This character has a lot. The super armor she has, which is very helpful at a lot of times. This character has a lot in her kit that really helps within the battlefield. But I'll probably put her at high mid tier. I feel like, you know, with the electricity that she can buff herself with, or her team. I think, or is it her teammates too? I know she can buff herself, but can she buff her teammates too? I believe so. So yeah. I think next up I will have is let me see. We'll do Superman. I think Superman is still a top tier um still a top tier 2v2 player. You know, he's like kind of like Wonder Woman, how I said, like, you know, with the tanks and stuff. Superman is also really good for, like, you know, taking damage. You know, one of the heaviest characters in the game for taking damage, racking up damage, getting people off of him. You know, the grabs, which can really help. You know, the super armor with his moves, his freeze breath, you know, with stopping projectiles, slowing down projectiles and everything, protecting the opponent for either setting up or whatever. You know, just helping racking up damage and everything, and helping people get off of him and getting off of his teammates, which is also what his role is when playing in the 2v2 platform of the game. So yeah, I'll probably put Superman at 2v for 2v2 is the top tier. Next up we got is Shaggy. Shaggy got nerfed. Pretty. He got nerfed. He definitely got nerfed. That down smash, he removed armor, and and it sends you more horizontal. Because, you know, that combo would lead, you know, it was crazy. But, I mean, still, though, Shaggy's a very strong character. And then with his rage and everything, especially like with the neutral rage, and his sandwich, you know, can really catch people off guard and can help really kill and everything when you get teleports to the opponent and everything. Shaggy, I would probably put at high tier. I don't think I'll put Shaggy at top tier. Not yet. Very close, but I think he's a very solid high tier. Next up is Tom and Jerry. I haven't seen Tom and Jerry's as much. I fought a few since the past drop, and I feel like Tom and Jerry are still top tier. Cause, you know, Jerry's still right there, the tennis ball's right there, the dynamite and everything. I haven't like, they got nerfed, and I've experienced the nerfs, but I mean, still the character is still pretty alright. So I think I'll put them at top tier, maybe high tier, maybe high tier. Let me see. Dude, nah, probably top tier. I'm okay. I'm gonna say top tier and high tier, but I'm gonna just put them at top tier. Let me know what you guys think, of course. Next up we got is Finn. Finn got buffed. I haven't seen many Finns though, but Finn got buffed. And, you know, this character, he was already a menace before he got nerfed, but he's still a menace, and now he got buffed. Now he's really a menace. You know, like, especially when could take control of the battlefield with his gym ability, you could throw at the opponent, which could catch people off guard and everything. And then, you know, him with his combo game where he could carry people off stage and everything. The up B, which is nice for, like, his teammates to come up for a follow up and everything. I think this character is a nice high tier. I think this character is almost top tier for 2v2s. So yeah. And if I'm struggling with, like, how I'm explaining with these characters and everything, it's because this is my first 2v2 tier list, and with the experience that I have of 2v2s, I'm just trying to put it all together. So of course, things will most likely change when we go to our next patch, when we're at the end of this patch. So yeah. Next up we got Steven. I have not seen a Steven, and I haven't played Steven this patch at all yet. I've mainly been playing Morty. But Steven only got like one nerf, but considering the times I play Steven in 2v2s and everything of how this character is, I want to definitely say that Steven is top tier. And I feel like a lot of people aren't gonna agree with me. I feel like y'all mostly would say high tier, and I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with either or, but I think I want to say top tier because mainly the gem explosion ability, right? Keep that in mind. The gem explosion ability, you know, like he could put that on his teammates. So you going around, going ahead and running to the opponent while he got the gem explosion on you, could really help into getting damage, putting a debuff status, or even killing the opponent. Watermelon Steven, which is like a 3v2, which can really distract the opponent, which helping you guys pressure in into getting to the opponent. His with his shields and stuff, if you play it right, especially when you put his shields upward, if you play it right, you can help bounce the opponent off of the shields too and racking up damage as well. Steven can bubble you. Like, as in, like, he can block stuff for you and protect you for you to recover or whatever. He can and then he can, what else? Oh my god, I almost forgot. Oh, and then when he puts a debuff status on you, he can bubble the enemy teammate, and then it can lead it to a 2v1, which can be a nicer pressuring. And then if they got that on them, you can bubble that person, and then when the first teammate gets bubbled off, then now you can pressure into him, get a nice damage, and rinse and repeat. It's really good, especially if you and your team are in chemistry. You're dangerous. It's cool. It's crazy. So yeah, top tier. I would definitely say top tier. Yeah. Next up we got is Batman. Batman is still crazy. Batman is still crazy. Batman is still crazy in this game, bro. This character is literally the fastest character. Assassins are supposed to be the fastest characters in this game. This guy right here, fastest character in the game. Batarang. This character is, that's the main reason I put him at top tier, because he's so fast. He's moving around so much. Especially if you know what you're doing. He's moving around so much. He's racking up damage. He is comboing you, keeping you off the teammate, racking up damage. Crazy kill power, which can really catch you off guard and everything. This character is just out here. Bat bombs, catch you off guard and everything. Batarang, knocking you away from the teammate or from him. He is just all around the map. He's everywhere. He has a freaking smoke thing where, if you're standing in it, projectiles will go through him, slowing people down, which can really turn the tides in the battlefield, helping you and everything. This character is something else. Like, do not joke with him. Do not joke with this character. He's crazy. Next up is Taz. I think I'll put Taz, because Taz really got buffed and everything. This character's really good now. I think I'll put him at high mid tier. I wouldn't put him high tier no more. Probably put him at high mid tier. Because this character can, really rack up damage. He's very fast. I think he's Taz is definitely one of the fastest in the game as well. He's very fast. His spin can really catch people off guard. The ragdoll and applying a nice damage when you and your teammate can really rack up some damage. Nice knockback power. Good for and with 2v2s and everybody being all over the place, you can really catch the opponent off guard with the spin and with the ragdoll little effect and everything. He can shoot projectiles and then spit them back out and for an anvil and everything. Super armor, he can turn people into chickens, especially with 2v2. So the more damage applies, the more it stacks up. And this character, he has a lot in this kid, and he is very dangerous and not somebody you should underestimate at all. So yeah, Taz I probably put a high mid tier, but I think the only thing that's stopping me is because a lot of these other characters that are above him can really space him out and really get him better than how he is. So yeah. Next up we got is Rain Dog. Probably put at top tier. Character is really good, can bring teammates back from almost dying, could apply a lot of firewalls in the arena for nice little stack damage, shoot projectiles, can even stack the projectiles with the fires for more damage and knockback. The electricity, can apply a nice electric buff and everything, especially to be a nice get off of me ability, which can also turn tides, has super armor moves, very strong, very nice kill power. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Next up is LeBron. Probably put LeBron at high mid tier. Very good character. But there's a lot of things about this character, like that he doesn't have like the other characters, but he's still very good for 2v2s. For 2v2s, I'll say LeBron is like really up there. Especially, if you alley-oop and then, you'll get a stronger slam dunk because of the shockwave of how it used to be. And then, with this basketball, how you can like rebound it off of the opponents and everything. And then, yeah, because LeBron has nice kill power and everything too. And you could pass the ball to the teammates, which you know. Yeah, honestly, Now I'm gonna keep him my high mid tier, but I'll probably put him my high tier too. So I'll probably put him like high mid tier or high tier. So it don't matter to me, but I'm putting my high mid tier. Next up we got is Bugs Bunny. Of course, I haven't seen many Bugs Bunnies either, but within the nerfs and stuff he got, because you can break the safe a lot quicker now and everything. Everything. Yeah, let me see. Yeah. I haven't seen really much Bugs Bunnies this patch to really say, because I know he got nerfed, but I just don't know how crazy it is. So for now, I guess I'm gonna just say high tier, even though I feel like he still might be top tier. But let me know what you guys think. But just based off from the stuff that I've seen, I feel like maybe he did really drop off now. But still really good character. With the Vault, Acme Rocket, everything, the pie and his nair up there and all. Still all very good. But yeah. Next up we got is Arya. Arya I put at a nice high tier. Because especially with the face, which can stun the opponents and everything. Her up B, which can really carry, and especially if you got good teammates that know what they're doing, you can follow up with setups with the up B into killing them off in the roof and everything. She can be nice for buffing her opponent, stealing the face off the opponent. Got the slow ability, you know what I'm saying? Turn attack with that and the purple effect, make it super armor and everything. This character has a lot in her kit, and I feel like she is high tier. I don't think she's top tier yet. But I know she got nerfed. Maybe if it wasn't for the nerfs, but still I don't know. So I think I'm gonna just say high tier. And then last but not least, Gizmo. I'm still trying to figure out Gizmo as much, but for now I'm gonna say high mid tier. Because for one, the character is still out. We're still learning, and the thing is, I feel like it's very hard to get what you want from Gizmo. I feel like this character is really crazy, and I feel like there's still more to learn. Because of his arrows, I know can be nice to cancel into another move. His popcorn ability, especially if you fully charge the arrow, which has nice range, and then the song ability with buffing your ally, debuffing the enemy, and the popcorn and everything. I feel like it's really good, but I feel like there's still too much to explore with this character. So for now, I'm gonna put a high mid tier. So this is my 2v2 tier list. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, man. Let me know what you guys think. This is my first 2v2 tier list. And I think this is okay. I don't know. I'm still playing 2v2s, learning through 2v2s, so I'm just trying to grasp up all of my knowledge that I can of 2v2s. So hopefully this was nice. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, hey man, go ahead and support your boy. Other than that, y'all take care.